Well, howdy. Nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls.
Welcome to this, another brand new day. You may notice I am not wearing my glasses yet. There's a reason for this. We got an Amazon package yesterday, and I got something from Potatotron, and to be honest, I cannot remember if I put this onto my Amazon wish list, or if it was just Potatotron trying to amuse me. Because Potatotron has, I'm going to put this on. I have a chicken mask. Oh god, I guess this is dark. It's very loud inside of here. I don't know how well you can hear me. I have to see if you can watch to as soon as I get it. Hello? This looks even sillier. Oh my gosh. I should leave this on for a while. Well, I gotta hopefully have the side camera for the best view of what that looks like. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is what I can hear. Thank you very, very much, Potatotron. That is greatly appreciated. I really like that chicken head. That is very, very cool. I gotta try my best to keep it clean on the inside, because that's the problem with human bodies, is we're not exactly clean. I mean, we're clean, but we extrude and exude, and as biologists and such have described the human body, we are leaking bags of chemicals, and it's true. So, when I just put that mask on there, I left organic detritus from my hair and my face all there. So, yay. But thank you very much, Potatotron. That is quite awesome. Very, very cool. Also, what showed up from Amazon, another thing, the final piece in the puzzle from Russian timing. So I have everything together now. I've got this, so I can plug all the pieces into it, so I can start germinating, so I can start growing. Very, very cool. Tomorrow, I'm gonna show off, because I'm gonna get it out of the closet where it is, because I got things already in there. I'll bring it out to show the actual light. It's pretty cool. It's all LED, so you don't even have to worry about like massive heat or anything, or massive electrical draw, since LEDs are incredibly, what's the word? Efficient? I think that's the word. I have my topics sheet here. As well, of course,
I forgot to turn off the sound effect there. I sure hope everyone got to enjoy the whole block sound and wasn't too irritated and having too much difficulty while listening to that. I, of course, have the voice changer running. That's why I was doing it, and I had set it on the blocks to check my sound volumes on my sound system. I do a sound check every time before I start recording, and I had turned on blocks. I had forgotten to turn it off. My sincere apologies. I could start over, but I'm not a hyper vlogger, and if I make mistakes, hey, it's funny. It's funny when it happens to other people. It's still funny because it happened to me. It's just, it happened to me, so it's not funny. But no, it's funny. It's objectively funny. So, very cool. Just remember that. You go through life better. Laugh at yourself when you make mistakes. Like that. When I realize that, it's laugh, smile. Because getting upset isn't going to change anything. And you're only going to beat yourself up. So smile and laugh. It'll drive down any irritation that you get out of that. And you can go through life feeling much better about things. So hopefully I'm going to play with it more as time goes on through the thing. But for right now, just so that you can hear me normally. The daily Shelton weather report, now that I've gotten the blocks and the duck head out of the way. Oh, excuse me. Goodness gracious. It's clear today. it was raining last night. In fact, it rained all day yesterday, and it rained last night. It stopped just enough for me to walk to the store last night and back, because, again, I don't have a currently functioning properly vehicle. I need some parts and labor, so right now it's just not being used. So I can only walk and carry. And it's hard to carry stuff when you gotta walk a couple miles, so. I mean, I'm gonna whine, but life is life. But I don't know if it's gonna be a sunny day. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's probably gonna be gray and cool, and that's good. Also, the one minor irritation on the whole voice mod thing, because what it has a software driver for it that it uses. So if you want to use the voice mod, you have to go into the program that you use to record and choose voice mod as the input, not my microphone. So what voice mod does is it captures the microphone and then runs it through and then feeds it to the program. If I want to change back to normal sound, you would think it's just turn off voice mod, and it says make sure. And Amelia, what are you doing? Well, no, don't. Well, she's climbing on things. You would just normally turn it off, and it tells you make sure to restore your original audio configuration, which means go in there and set it from voice mod back to AT2020, which is my mic. There's an issue with that. Unfortunately, when I switch from voice mod back to anything else, nothing works. Nothing works. I have to physically unplug the USB connector from my computer and then plug it back in, and then the microphone will work. Until that time, silence. So, it's a minor annoyance, but it's an annoyance. Ow. Oh, and the little tiny tendons kind of popped inside of my eye again. They just, the tendons will catch on something, and then, there'll be a going, going, going until they pop and release. That happens throughout your body. That's what a lot of the pops, snaps, and crackles are in your body. That's just a tendon or ligament getting momentarily caught on something, and then pop as it lets go and snaps into place. It's not damaging. It doesn't hurt you. It's just loud. And you can feel it. And when that happens in my eye, it's like, I don't like it. But, on to some of my other things there. One thing that I have noticed, and I'm very glad, and everybody needs to do to make sure they do it, is a good example for the youth of today. And I speak to people my age and older. I sneeze or cough into my elbow as best I can. The ones I figured out and was told, and I worked in healthcare, so that's the sort of thing you do, is cough and sneeze into your elbow, because when I was young they told you cough and sneeze in your hand so that you didn't spread things, so it wouldn't go into the air. Problem with that is that now the stuff's on your hand and you're spreading it, so it's don't do that. If you've been taught cough into your hand, fight real hard, cough into your elbow. It's a good thing to do. I didn't see someone talking about it. I heard someone talking about it this morning where they called it the dad sneeze or dad cough, because it's teach the young people how to do it. So you're passing on the information, a dad cough. So please do that. Don't just cough or sneeze out into, even if we're not in a pandemic like we are right now, it's always a good idea. I mean, we are leaking bags of chemicals, and the world is just filled with massive amounts of things out there that are just waiting for a place to grow. And we are awesome places for things to grow. So you got to be careful. Past that, taking a look down here as well, I listen to some of these Reddit reading things, not any of the text-to-speech things. I listen for personalities. Like, there's some people I listen to that I like their personality. Some others that do a fine job, but I just can't listen to them. They sound great, they are great, there's just, they don't do anything. And so I don't listen to them. There's a few of them that have gotten together and they into a group, and then they connect online, and then they do the Reddit readings that way. You know, they react to the stuff that's coming up, and they react to it en masse. One of them is this fellow that I haven't seen online too much on his own. Could be just the YouTube has unsubscribed me again, so I gotta double check on that. But it's a fellow called, well, I mean, he's not called, but it's Oz Media, goes by Oz. He's got an interesting sounding voice, and I like the way that his personality is, and it's interesting. And they were going through Urban Dictionary this morning, and one of the first ones was the Cosby sweater. And I thought this was funny because, well, what is Cosby famous for now? Bill Cosby may have done all these good things throughout his life, but he's a drugging rapist. He's not a good person, and that every time you hear his name, that is what you should remember. And so hearing the Cosby sweater, you know it's not going to be something that's very pleasant. And so there's this normally calm sort of sounding person with the Oz voice, and then he just gets that and he goes, "Oh, fuck yeah, let's go!" It's like, hey, if you're going into bad territory, you might as well be enthusiastic about it. And that's what he was, and it made me laugh just because of that. So cool. I can't do it as well. I had my filter on for my sleep apnea mask. There's pollen outside. I must have blown a full pound of snot out of my sinuses already because I have seasonal allergies. I have been partaking of cannabis this morning, and even with my filter on, because I smoke cannabis, when I woke up this morning I had a wheeze because, yeah, smoking anything does damage to your lungs. So I don't sound as clear as I would like at times, and especially then when I was trying to be, super enthusiastic, way more wheezy than I liked. Seasonal allergies. Thumbs up for that. Let's see, what else do I have on my list? I have nothing. So let's see what else I do have to actually talk about. This is just stuff that I like to put down if it triggers anything going, oh, that's something I want to talk about. Because normally, as you've seen, it's all just extemporaneous off the top of my head and such. So that's okay. But also, hamster report. Gojira continues to be very silly. She runs from her mason jar to... She's only got 2 nests right now. The mason jar, and one that there's a mason jar here to keep her from chewing on stuff back here. There's another mason jar. The one in front is the one she goes into. And then back over next to that, there's a little area she's made her second nest. On the other side of the mason jars, that's where she's currently using as her toilet. So if she has to pee, she dashes over there and squirts out some juice and then goes back to get comfortable. Only thing is, she'll dash out of her mason jar, run over there, do her business, and then because the other spot's right there, I guess she just forgets. And because it's got her smell, she'll just climb into the second one. And then leave the mason jar for a few hours. And then the next time she'll get up, go to the bathroom, and then run into the mason jar and sleep. She's a very, very silly little goose. I love her very, very much. I'm going to be very sad when she dies. Little Dust Mop continues to be very awesome. Saber/Cream, she doesn't spend much of her time doing anything but just staying in her nest and sleeping. Primarily, I only know she's up and about when I hear her drinking, or I notice she's up and just picking up little bits of food to take back into her nest. She's not ancient. She's roughly the same age as Dr. Snurf. She's just never been super active. But she's doing well, and that's good. And as for Dr. Snurf, as I had mentioned, with that big bald spot on his back, the fur is growing back. It is still thin and still short. As an example, if the fur on his back is this long, it's like this long right now. And the spots that had started regrowing as bald spots have calmed down. I keep putting cream on him, and he is very active and doing very, very well. And that is a very good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to choose another voice that is hopefully not going to be terrible. It just may be, because I cannot preview what these things are. This one says evil, so we're going to go with evil for a while.
I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now, I'm just thanking you for having left me a comment. Good, bad, indifferent, you took the time, you expended the effort, you left a comment. Thank you very much. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, we're just not good at that. And even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depressions, fibro, untreated ADHD, brain damage from alcoholism, and more, I'm lucky I can remember anything at all. I'm getting better all the time, but functional limits. Still.
Let me call him a Chrome. We have Flaw Phantom, thank you very, very much. And Adrian EN, greatly appreciated. Jasper 1197, thumbs up and thank you. Kathy Kits Cat, greatly appreciated. Aiden Torres, thumbs up and thank you. Garrison Canul, thumbs up. We have Aaron S, thumbs up, and boy, sleep apnea sucks. Nikki Mays, greatly appreciate. Stephen Blanchard, thumbs up and thank you. Then we have Sebastian Ferris, greatly appreciated. And Russian Timing, thank you so very, very much for everything. We have Noob N00BOOB. So however you would pronounce that. Elder Wolf 569, thumbs up and thank you. Tommy O'Toole, greatly appreciated. Morphe, thumbs up and thank you. John Gernhill, thumbs up. And then we have Violeon, I'm nowhere close, but thank you. Colin Reisner, greatly appreciated. We have Booty Fact Talk. How about that? BC, thumbs up and thank you. Caleb Metallica. And then we have Dragon Spheres, good to see you. Adrian Bryan, thumbs up and thank you. We have Fox Leonk, I don't know how to pronounce that properly, but thank you very much. And last but not least, Kiwi Crossing, thumbs up and thank you. Each and every one of you.
You get me out of my head into the world, dealing with real people. Excuse me. Carbon dioxide escaping from my tummy. And dealing with real people, it is greatly appreciated. Thank you so very, very much.
If you could check out my various links at Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you wanted to help me out but you didn't want to send money to one of those two places, am I saying it right now? I can't remember. I have an Amazon. I have a PayPal link down below. That would be cool if you could check that out. My brain failed entirely. If you wanted to help me out as well but didn't want to send money, I have an Amazon wish list link. That would be cool if you could check it out. And oh boy, my brain has failed entirely. It's like toss me a like if you could, and if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very, very awesome. My sincere apologies.
My brain is just failing this morning, but thank you very, very much. It is appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up for putting up with my failing brain. Definitely a good thing.
And then back to no effects. Did I say the whole part about tossing me a like and all that? No, I didn't. That's the part I glommed over. Well, I have this part done here. I need to record a game for this channel. I have a video to render and edit for my game channel. I have projects that I still want to do. I fell asleep yesterday. But my voice box failed, but I still managed to get some stuff done. So here's hoping I can get things done today as well. Definitely a good thing. So,
You take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good day.
and of course, smile because, hey, it's better than feeling horrible.